Drago, and that's a nasty doubles character.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like, you know, Corrin, Incineroar, I can kind of imagine what these characters do in double. Like, we just saw King K. Rool cause some havoc, and Incineroar can do the same thing. I'll be really curious to see what we're seeing out of Mega Man and Olimar.
Yeah, and I'm interested because this is two characters that are going to be disgustingly consistent at getting in your face and comboing off each other and hitting these massive connections versus two characters that want to kind of keep you out, maybe put you in a corner, put you in an awkward spot. So there's just two totally opposing game plans here.
I feel like Mega Man also is just a really hard character to cheese, to be honest. Like, he's pretty heavy. Like, his recovery's so good. You know, and he can also just kind of choose not to interact. Wow, okay. But Olimar, like, he's got a good recovery, but also he's so light, so he kind of just dies to stuff sometimes, like we just saw.
Yeah, and this can definitely be a matchup where both Mega Man and Olimar just get overwhelmed. It's just faster, bigger, stronger moves flurrying you the entire time you're playing. I can see that being really hard to find footing against, but Peabnut's going to be able to catch an up to.
Oh,
dang! Okay,
got the back air too. Yeah, Peab said, I'll get them both, all right? I'm very aware. 2v1, we got it.
Yeah, early stuff there from Peabnut. The 2v1 looking crazy. Candle was playing a really good bait, you know? Candle just kind of stood in the area, and Peabnut walked up and cleaned up all the hazards that were surrounding them.
Man, I feel like another thing in the, like, Olimar and doubles is that those Pikmin must die real early. They're getting caught by everything. It's probably really hard to get the exact Pikmin lineup you want. And wow, Candle already dropping that second stock.
Did you see what happened there? I didn't see what occurred.
I just saw, I think he got up smash maybe? But yeah, like, bro's just dying.
Oh, really high up air there from Peabnut. I thought that might have even taken the stock.
Wow.
But Drago very careful and disadvantaged as they're just able to reset. And both Peabnut and Candle are able to throw out so many things that are going to be hard to keep track of for their opponents, but they're both so used to those conditions and so used to having a lot of different projectiles and items out on the screen.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good way for them to make Drago and SHADIC uncomfortable here.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Drago's really been showing a lot. Like, I feel like he's just been showing up and being a menace. Like, he'll go into these 1v1 situations, he'll just put out stuff, and it just hits more than often, and it gets a lot of damage. It's a really just high-risk, high-reward kind of thing. It's working great.
Ooh, good up smash there from Candle, as a lot of damage consistency out of Peabnut and Olimar has really given them a great shot here in this set. Speaking of which, Candle putting a lot onto Drago right there. Yeah,
definitely. Okay, but that's the thing. Corrin can't set up that ledge trap situation. Anytime he tries to split out the back air, Peabnut's right there with his own.
Yeah, I'm loving the way that Peabnut is covering Candle so far in this set. You can never really get a clean shot off of them because Peabnut's always going to be right there to cover it. And a great down air there from Candle as they lean forward, excited about that stock.
Wow, yeah, okay, but he's able to take the stock. So everyone is, you know,
like that even here.
We have to see, is Olimar going to die first? Is Corrin going to die first? What's going on here? Both of them trying to play it on the back foot, leaving Mega Man and Incineroar to scrap.
The four moves that Peabnut just used were charge, down smash, up smash, forward air, charge, F smash.
Bro, sometimes you got to enter into that avatar strike. What? Bro, getting that forward throw into the up B. Such a great stuff. And the dash attack is going to take game one here.
Hey, that was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was crazy. Great timing there from SHADIC.
I feel like up B becomes a way better move in doubles for Corrin. Like,
for sure, yeah. I can see that catching super early stocks off the top, especially catching people out of hit stun. And Incineroar giving you so much time to prepare with that forward throw. It's crazy.
Yeah, because like I feel like if you can catch someone high, it's good. But you can't really do that in doubles without like a super raw call out, right? Yeah. But you can guarantee that in doubles as long as your teammate is willing to work with you.
Exactly. And that's another thing that's hard to deal with against Incineroar and doubles is that a lot of the time shielding in dubs is just super safe.
Yeah.
Because people don't really have time to throw you. You know, they can walk up and grab you, but then they throw you in and your teammate comes over and saves you. Yep. But Incineroar with the forward throw and with the side B are both ways to grab you out of shield that are really damn hard to punish.
Yeah.
You know, the forward throw has that big swinging hitbox on it, and then the side B is invincible for 8 billion years and then has very little end lag after it's invincible. So they're both really tough to punish and great ways to get grabs and doubles, which isn't something you see too often.
It's true, yeah. Like that side B, like there is like the tiniest window, but it's hard to really like be on top of that situation when you have to track the other teammate as well, right?
Exactly.
Like, you don't have all of that mental space to be able to focus super on Incineroar, so you're able to throw up those options a little bit more willy-nilly.
Yeah, and the timing is so unintuitive. It's kind of something that you have to lab and practice a little bit, and you're never practicing it in singles because you're getting hit by the side B. So why are you trying to punish? Like, you can't punish it in singles. That's something that's totally unique to doubles, you know.
Running back to PS2. Man, I mean, this is really good stuff. I feel like Peabnut in that first game was just all over the stage. Like, I feel like he was doing so much in that match. It was really impressive.
He definitely was, but I want to call attention to that hot neutral from Drago there at the beginning of this game. He stood on their platform until he got hit by a Peabnut and an F smash and then decided to start moving. So
Bro,
goofy.
he knows what he wants.
He does.
Gets you a man who knows what he wants.
Yeah, dude. Drago knows exactly what his win condition is. I'm going to wait here for you to approach, and I'm going to get the hits for it. And right away, he's putting a lot of damage on. He just fully committed to that down there, though.
Yeah.
Scary stuff, but Candle stays safe.
Oh! Wow, that was a great bait from Candle.
Yeah,
he kind of knew
amazing.
that you want to go for side B in that spot, so he just kind of jumped over, let him go for it. Instant, perfectly placed down air.
Exquisite bait there from Candle. Masterfully done.
Ooh, and then he throws, okay, yeah. Not able to intercept SHADIC there off the stage, but definitely getting pretty close.
You know, high percents on both SHADIC and Peabnut here, and this game kind of hangs in the balance until one of them loses the stock, as one of these teams can extend a huge lead if either of them holds on to it for a long time, and that's the forward throw that I was talking about. It's really tough to punish.
Absolutely, yeah, it's so active, and you think you can kind of run in with a move, but no, it'll just beat it out. That grab, or that throw invincibility is so good.
It really is. It's really tough to deal with in dubs.
Oh, no, okay.
Man.
I mean, let's go, but he kind of stalls himself enough in the air that Peabnut is able to find that back air.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sometimes you see bodies and you don't realize you just press the button. I get it.
Yeah, right. Oh, and that was the same kind of butterfly effect that we were talking about earlier on today, as that side B off stage did eventually lead to SHADIC losing the stock.
Yeah, but I mean, we're keeping it on. Everyone's still 2 stocks apiece, still pretty close, but we're gonna have to start taking some stocks. And there we go. Yeah,
he did it. He heard you.
I feel like Rush also just kind of adds another level of chaos, because you think you're like running and all of a sudden you're like, why am I like way above the platforms? Like what happened?
Right. It can be really confusing.
Yeah.
And wait a minute. Very good patience there from SHADIC. Just stood on that platform and held shield with the crash bomber on him.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is that, like you said, shield can be really, really good in doubles, but crash bomb is another option that can kind of punish that, right?
Yeah,
right. It goes through shield.
Yeah, that Mega Man down smash is going to be so good at, like, you can't just hold it forever because that's going to break your shield. Olimar down smash does the same thing.
Yep.
So neither team really able to safely shield ever, which is interesting because you see a lot of that in doubles.
Yeah, certainly true. Love SHADIC's pin movement there, kind of being really tricky with exactly where he is on the stage. You don't know where to place your hitboxes.
Both players on the red team working their way out of the corner slowly but surely, and eventually a couple of well-placed back airs from both of them are able to give themselves stage position here. They're fighting back-to-back like a zombie action movie, you know what I'm saying?
But you see it, they did it though. They got center stage, all right?
They
They found their
cool.
timing, their rolls. I don't know.
Yeah, they said watch my 6. Both 6s were watched. That's 12. Wait a minute. Off stage, though, goes Peabnut as a slight lead breaks away here for the red team, but really only if Drago is able to hold on to this stock for a long time. Both of them need to be so careful, and Drago's not able to do that. Takes the stock off of SHADIC right away, and SHADIC now has to be really careful.
No, it's true. It's true. A 2v1 situation. Hard to come back from, but there we have one. All right. If anyone could do it, it's Peab. All right. Like I said, he was all over the stage. He was kind of 2v1ing even when he didn't have to, but now he has to. So
early on, Drago making the stock trade look very intelligent. But SHADIC needs to hold on to this stock because a 1v1 Drago versus Peabnut is not what you want to see in this situation. Crash bomber on him, back air, could have extended up smash, didn't get it done either.
Ooh, yeah, searching these up air, so threatening to Shark in that vertical space. This is just, I mean, if you're Peabnut, it's so hard to thread the needle against all of these hitboxes.
It really is. You just have so many things that you have to set up and account for, and you're thinking about all these complicated options. What are they going to do? How are they setting it up?
Yep.
And charge down smash out ledge is going to get it done.
Look, I mean, like, it beats out, get up attack, depending on the neutral get up timings. Like, that's just a good ledge option.
That's one of those options that less catches an option and more catches a timing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? If you know what time someone's going to get up, down smash can kind of be a catch-all. So that really gets it done. And